Oh, he's in jail for pedophilia.
You're joking.
Yeah,
Like, that's not true. Not Johnny. Not Johnny. Never Johnny.
got your ass.
Maybe a couple of these other puka shell assholes, but not Johnny.
Whoa, I don't know if you could say that.
No, I'm talking about the white kids.
Whoa.
I hate to deprive the world of your beautiful life with Derek riff, but we got to talk Johnny Tsunami, baby.
What a show. What a movie.
Dude, I think you put a lot of Trump on that, dude. What a show. What a movie.
Yep.
I think there was honestly.
It's the best ever.
It's the best ever. I walked in here. I said, wow, that's a lot of tsunamis.
That Hawaiian boy can ride the wave.
He's got it. I think I hadn't seen this movie since I was in like elementary school. And I feel like there was potential for this story to be like pretty boring.
Oh, yeah.
You know, but holy shit, did they do it right. I feel like just to kind of get some of the quick stuff out of the way, like, I think the mom wasn't a great actress, and like
pretty bad.
Some of like the other kids or whatever, like the lackey wasn't that great or anything, I guess. But
no speaking lines for him is what the director said.
But everybody else was great. Sam was awesome.
Yeah.
The guy who played the grandpa, I literally sitting here just now only just realized, like, oh, he's playing a character. Like, that's not that guy,
that
dude.
was crazy.
That's pretty wild.
You could tell me that they found that guy, like, just riding waves.
Yeah.
And they were like, hey, do you want to be in a movie? And he was like, yeah, bro. And then he hopped in the movie and they're like, just play yourself.
Dude, he didn't even know the cameras were on. They just started rolling.
Pretend this kid is your grandkid. He's like, gotcha.
Like, easy.
Yeah, done. Yeah, he was awesome.
Dude, for as bad as the dad was throughout most of the movie, the grandpa was so much better. He was so great.
He was awesome. And then, like, you get the feeling like, oh, he was famous. Like, maybe he wasn't a good dad to him. That's why he's, like, overbearing for Johnny. But, like, then he goes through the fucking sketchbook.
Yeah.
So many pictures with him. He was doing so much with it.
Yes. And there's the part right before that when they're talking on the porch, and Johnny Tsunami Sr. is talking to Pete, like, you know, you didn't want to surf, and I never pushed you to do that.
Yeah.
And Pete's like, yeah, good thing you did. I'm like, oh, so he
let you be your own
literally
person.
did nothing. Yeah, so he literally did nothing to you.
Yeah.
You're just creating all these problems and then putting them on your son for some reason.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Insecure because he
I think that's got to be what it is. Because I bet you there wasn't, like, maybe kids at school were like, oh, your dad is such a good surfer. Why aren't you, like, a good surfer and stuff? So maybe he had to deal with that. But still, that's kind of nothing. And
still not his dad's fault.
No, not even close. Not even close.
His dad just made a living being a really good surfer and a good dad.
And being a nice fucking guy. Like,
such
the
a
nicest
good guy.
dude.
He was nice to everybody.
And it's wild how little Johnny, like, became such a good fucking kid. Like, even at the end when they're having that talk on the stairs where Pete starts to, like, come around, it feels like Johnny is in the father position in that point. Yeah. And he's still trying, after everything.
He's like, I know, I'm you don't have to apologize to me.
He's still trying to preserve his dad's feelings. And it's like, dude, this Pete guy just is not a good, he just wasn't a good guy. Wasn't a good guy.
He's just a mean, I want to believe he changed.
I think he did. I think
so?
He did. Yes.
You think it's his new Pete?
I think it's a brand new Pete, baby. I think he really took what his wife said to him to heart.
And his dad.
And his dad, yes, and like took a.
He needs so much convincing to just be nice to his son,
dude. Even
let
after
your son enjoy things.
I've seen this in movies before, and it's always how I kind of have thought of this scenario. How I think that, like, personally my parents would have reacted, and how I think and kind of would myself hope that I would react in a situation where my kid ran away like that. Specifically in a situation where, like, Johnny Tsunami, because even in that note, he's like, I'm sorry I'd let you down.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm getting out of here. And I always think in that situation, and again, I'm pretty sure I've seen scenes in movies like this before, where when the kid comes back and is like, I'm sorry, it's more like, I was so scared that I did that, you felt like you had to run away from all of this, and that's the real problem, not that you actually ran away. But his dad was at the airport like, we'll talk about it later, get in the fucking car. Fuck that guy, dude.
Like, my parents, I've done a lot to piss them off
Yeah.
throughout my life. but like they're super understanding of like what I want to do. You know, like if I wanted to go out and like play football, they'd be like, "Oh, get some pads for you." Like that's just what parents do. You know, they support their kids.
Bro, and we were talking about it in there.
Within reason.
Yes, but young Johnny Tsunami is a savant. He's the best young surfer of a generation.
Yeah.
He's lining up to be the next greatest surfer of all time.
The fucking Sportsnet or whatever fucking made that magazine about him.
Oh, yeah,
ESPN.
yeah. Dude, and it's literally like what we said in there. It's Mozart's dad being like, I don't think playing the piano is good for you.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy. Fuck that,
it's insane.
Dude. I can't. So now Pete at the end, he comes around, and I think Pete's cool now. Okay, I'm glad. I think he deserves a second chance. I think he seems really genuine about it. However, looking at the movie as a whole and what Pete does throughout the movie, where do you rate him in parents in all these movies?
He had to be the worst
watched?
parent.
I completely agree. He absolutely was.
But the thing is, the best parental figure I think I've seen is actually Jai's grandpa.
It's not even close.
Like, he let Johnny, like, he kind of led the way, but he was like, learn the lesson how you want to, at your own pace.
Wow. Faz.
Yeah.
No one could have said that better.
Yeah.
No one could have summed that up better than you just did.
Yeah.
Because he knew. He was like...
He knew that Johnny would go home.
He knew it. Yes, exactly. He was like, the kid's just got to...
He's got to blow off some steam.
It's going to be more impactful if he learns that on himself instead of forcing him to do it, which is something that Pete just didn't fucking understand.
No, he's like, dude, you're going to go to this school. You're going to love this school. You're not going to do snowboarding. You're not going to call your grandpa. Like,
yeah,
dude,
that was crazy.
That's insane.
And, you know, that town was fucked up. That town was fucked up. Like,
so racist.
When they got into the principal's office and the principal was like, you shouldn't hang out with those kids.
On the other side of town.
Yeah, because they're going to be shitty, and I'm giving you the opportunity to be a winner. Anybody who says some shit like that is definitely fucked up, but that's... Dude, it's so crazy.
It was like Brown versus the Board of Education out there.
Yeah, I think that was the...
It was so bad.
Oh,
it was like segregated.
Yeah,
and all the kids that like were like rich and like at that like followed the rules or you're gonna get the shit kicked out of you. We're all just like white kids. And then, like he was Hawaiian and the other Sam was black. Sam was awesome.
Dude, Sam and Johnny.
His dad. His
Sam's
dad let him
dad,
stay
holy shit.
so he could go watch the race.
Truly incredible.
Yeah.
Truly incredible. I mean, what? And you know, my God. I mean, it seems like it's just Sam and his dad, and obviously they've had to move around a ton each other, and like that's got to be such a stressful thing for a single parent to deal with. And Sam's dad is just handling it so well. He's really. It seems like he's really trying to do the best for his son.
I think that one scene when like you saw the difference in parenting when like that Emily fell off the side, and then Sam was like, "I was just trying to do what was right and help her," and he was like, "I know I should like I don't agree with what you did, but I'm proud of you for trying to help the girl." And then he was like, "No, you're in trouble. Like, don't ever snowboard again."
Yeah, you know why I'm mad, right?
You saved both of those kids.
Right.
If you didn't act, they would have died on that mountain.
Dude, you found the pedophile ski patrol guy, and you brought it to their attention. And he had the rope that he
somehow.
uses. Yeah, well, he's got that rope. Usually it hangs in his closet, but he took it out on the slopes that day.
You ever see episodes? It's always when they go to high school. It's like, why do you have rope in the back of your vase? Like, fetish shit.
Oh my God. I don't remember that part. That's like the reunion one, right?
Yeah, they go out to his fucking van.
Dude, that's so funny. I can't believe that show's still
going
so strong.
I watched all the bloopers of that.
Oh,
and
man.
dude, every single one of them would just break character because like just the way he says fetish shit just cracks everybody up.
That's so funny, dude. Oh my God. The other thing about this movie, because like, I mean, obviously we're gonna compare it to Brink because Brink fucking
it's
rules.
up there with Brink. It's in the same tier.
I'm gonna put, I think I'm gonna put it above Brink.
Yeah, it's like a 9.5 to be honest. That movie was super
sick.
good.
Yeah. But the one problem with this movie, I guess, was that I think because we talked about it a lot when we were doing Brink was it looked like those kids were doing their own stunts. So the shots they were getting made the skateboarding action look really cool.
Yeah.
And you didn't really have that in this movie. It was a lot of like super wide stuff and like really kind of weird. And then, you know, I'm not going to deduct points because you could tell that it's obviously stunt doubles in some of the scenes. That, you know, whatever. But although some of the stunts were like pretty sick, some of the snow stunts were like pretty solid.
When he jumped off the fucking thing to save the kids, that was cool.
Yeah.
And Grandpa, he was shredding it.
Dude. You knew that guy was going to be a pro. You knew he fucking had it.
But, yeah.
Man could literally do anything.
I felt like some of the snowboarding scenes, like, we didn't need to see them go continuously all the way down the hill. Yeah. It was so drawn out.
It was boring. It was just boring.
It just kind of ruined the pace a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. And I think that's why the race ended in such a disappointing way. Yeah. Because there was really no...
Giant just blew by the finish line.
It was just kind of I mean, honestly, as cheesy perhaps as a moment like this is, I think it would have worked here in like a slow motion, like really, because they are neck and neck, and then it's like, oh, Johnny, like if you blink, you could miss the fact that Johnny won.
Yeah, he just kind of just went.
And you
one shot, just right through.
Because there's no musical cue or anything either. Like you just, it's like, did he?
Yeah,
did
Johnny
he
just won that.
Yeah. Oh,
I think you said that. Yeah, like, oh, did he just win?
Yeah, honestly, like you couldn't tell for a second there because literally it took like 4 seconds for everybody to react to it too. So they didn't know.
I think Sam was a great friend, like probably the best friend that we've seen too.
Yeah, for sure.
Like he really stuck through him through everything. He went to Hawaii with him.
Dude, that's true. That's
a ride or die right there.
Yeah.
But how could you not? Like Johnny Tsunami was the coolest kid.
He took everything in stride so well.
So much shit was thrown at me. He's just like, yeah, I'll try it. My best.
He went into it with an optimistic viewpoint, you know. It was a tough situation, having to move like that and everything.
From the nicest place in the world to a mountain in Vermont.
Yeah, where it's literally...
Where they're calling you Hawaii.
Makes no fucking sense. Like it's literally impossible to do the one thing that you love more than anything else. Yeah. And he's like, you know what?
I'll try snowboarding.
I'm going to give it a shot. Yeah. I'm going to do my best here. I'm going to do it for my folks, whatever. Like, God, what a good kid. It's crazy that Pete was able to raise a kid like that. I guess because of his grandpa. Really.
Yeah, he's hung out with his grandpa a lot. I know his mom was just sitting there.
She seemed asleep for most of the movie.
I forgot that the mom was in it at points, to be honest. Like, oh shit, I forgot she was there.
I do like at the end after the Johnny and his dad have the talk on the stairs where she's just sitting there reading like a nondescript gray book.
Yeah.
Just sitting there.
Just reading the fucking the phone numbers.
Yeah. She's reading the phone book upside down.
Yeah, she's like, oh, Johnny's not in trouble. Like, make a decision yourself.
Yeah, kind of.
99.
Seriously. I know,
not
baby.
59.
That's right. Break through that glass ceiling, bitch.
Yeah, come on. You can vote now. Do it. Put your foot down a little bit. All the moms usually do in these.
It's true.
Xenon was in it.
That's right. Dude, I forgot about that.
I didn't mind her in it.
No, I liked her at first, and then by the end, I really hated her because they didn't.
They had a great dynamic in the beginning.
They did have a good dynamic. Well, I don't think they spent enough. They spent enough time on it at a certain point.
Yeah, because then he went to Hawaii,
I don't know.
and then he was pissed at his dad.
Yeah, because it was like when she joined them to snowboard, it was like, okay, she's cool, but then after her dad is like, I guess don't hang out with him or whatever. And she just fully goes for that.
But we know how Dad was, though. Dad was kind of a dick.
You're right.
He was kind of
right.
the Hitler in that place.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
He's like, you're going to wear your uniform, you're going to fucking not hang out with the other side.
Yeah, I mean, if we had to pick a Hitler in this movie, it'd probably be him, for sure. But just the fact that, like, not so much that she wasn't hanging out with Johnny anymore, but that she was still hanging out with Brett and shit. That was fucked up. And I think, you know what? It would have been better if they had showed her kind of struggling with that a little more. Yeah. Because I think it makes sense that she would go back to hang out with Brett and be like, I've seen kind of the other side of this. Like,
I almost died.
Yeah. Like,
my dad got pissed.
Dad got mad. He's going crazy. Like, we are not really good people. We are the antagonists in this thing. And so if they showed her just struggling a little bit more with that, which I just don't think she really did. Like, it literally did that kind of thing where it was like, oh, Johnny won. I guess I'm on his fucking side now.
Yep,
like
that's what the lackey did,
exactly.
too.
They made her a fucking lackey, and I think Xenon's more than that, dude. She's been to space.
She was born in space.
She was born in space.
I also, that Brett kid, great bully.
Credit to him, man.
Great
100%. 100%.
One of the most hated bully I think I've had.
Yeah, dude.
It was just the blatant racism, mostly, that I didn't like.
Fuck.
But he had very, like his face, you know? Like,
Yeah. He was
like, oh, this kid looks like a fucking prick.
Yeah.
That's what did it for me.
Yeah, definitely. I think that kind of, you know, the kind of like skiing type bully, because he's a
skier.
Dude,
he's got the
yes.
Like, give me your jacket back. And he disrespected like Grandpa.
That was fucking crazy.
Yeah.
That's really what. I mean, I got over the racism was wild, but the racism towards the old man was like out of line,
like,
dude.
That's so disrespectful.
That's crazy. I think that is what some of the stuff you mentioned is what put him like over the bully and Brink a little bit.
Yeah,
the bully and Brink.
He was good too.
He was great.
He had that jawline, dude.
Dude, he
and
was
the hair.
That guy. I loved that dude. Like, the acting job that kid did, like, was so awesome, I thought.
Yeah, insane.
And Brett's was as well. But maybe even better because I just fucking hated him
so much.
I could not fucking stand that kid. It was literally like, Jesus Christ, man, what are you doing? Yeah, Pete and Brett, I think I've gotten angrier at them more so than any other character that we've seen.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Pete's pretty much an antagonist.
Yeah, honestly, yes. And it's such a weird thing. I'm trying to think of if there's something to relate it to, because Pete is literally just throwing shit in Johnny's face the whole
Constantly.
movie, and Johnny's just like, "Hey, I get it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
listen to you, Dad."
Again, just taking it all in stride, being the nicest human being on the fucking planet.
So, what do you give it? 10.
I feel like I have to give it a 10. I think I've given movies 10s before on here, so this one has to be on that line.
I'm giving it like a 9.5.
That's a great call. A great call. Do you remember what you gave Brink? Probably something
I think I gave
similar.
it like a 9.5 too.
Yeah.
I've said I'm saving 10s for like immaculate. Like, I need to fucking, like, I love that movie, but there's just gonna be one that speaks to my heart.
You're right. I wish I had saved my 10s for that, but I'm too emotionally connected.
Yeah, that's what you have
I'm too
to
close.
do.
I'm too close.
But I
to
feel
it.
like our sweet spot's gonna be like around like 06 or 04 is probably when I was mostly in Disney.
Yeah.
Like, after Tiger Cruise, really. Halloween Town, Now You See It.
Oh, dude.
Kim Possible movie. Life is Rough. Proud Family movie. Twitches. High School Musical. Wendy Wu.
Wendy Wu,
all
baby.
This is like the shit that I know.
Cowbells. Do you remember that one?
Yeah.
That's a classic.
Camp Rock is going to be a 10, dude. I'm telling you.
I've never seen that one. That's the one I've never seen. I've only seen the clip where they're all going down the
Have you ever loved any place so much that while you're in it, you have to make up a cheer? Because you're going to be doing it with them when that movie's on.
Oh my god, dude. I'm so excited for that one.
Like, you're walking through a botanical gardens, like, botanical gardens!
Oh, man.
So...
It's so fucking funny.
So I looked up Genius, our next movie.
Okay.
Not great. So these movies usually hang around like the 56 range-ish.
Yeah.
This is in the 40s.
Yeah.
Can of Worms was also in the 40s.
God, that movie was brutal.
Have you ever seen this movie?
I don't think so. I'm not sure. Can I see the poster or whatever you got on there?
Oh, King.
I've seen that poster before, but I don't think I've ever seen that movie.
So Charles is a child prodigy who's been offered lots of scholarships.
Ugh.
But chosen a little known one to work with a scientist he admires. The work is fascinating, but his social life stinks. Trying to get something like a normal life, he also enrolls in a local school and pretends to be an average student. He's cool for the first time, but attending school and college at the same time is tricky, and soon someone is bound to find out.
That sounds like a good synopsis. That sounds like...
Dude.
What
you
do
know
you
who's
got?
in this? Did you ever see Shameless?
Yeah.
Fiona.
But I haven't seen enough of it to know.
Fiona's
who
the
that
main
is.
girl. She's like the
I have no idea.
Emmy Rossum. Or you've definitely seen her before.
Yeah, I definitely
you a
have. I
picture.
know that name.
I'll show you a picture. You'll know her. Everyone.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So that's crazy that she's in this. I didn't know she was a Disney kid.
Dude, you gotta go for it. This is still 99, right?
Yeah.
Damn. How many fucking movies?
He's
did they have
13 in this
99?
movie also.
Johnny Tsunami?
Yeah, so
yeah,
he's
I
going,
heard his grandpa say that.
No, the kid in Genius.
What?
Yeah, so he's attending college at 13 and...
Right. Well, I guess that makes sense for the movie, but in the I only say that because in the poster he looks
Were you
like
in
he's
high
like
school?
8.
Were you in high school in 13? Yeah, right?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, you're a
think-
freshman.
I think
That's your
so,
freshman.
yeah. There you go. Let's see.
Punks is going to be a banger.
Jeez, we still have 3 movies in 99, dude.
How many movies in total are
I'm
in
gonna
99?
count them right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
There's 9.
We have 4 fucking movies. I missed Horse Sense.
Oh, I can't wait for Horse Sense,
Dude.
bro.
It's gonna be brutal. Don't Look Under the Bed. I've seen that one. It's like a Halloween one. It was the only one where the commercials like scared me as a kid. I was like, I don't know
shit.
about watching that. So I watched it probably during Halloween. I think my wife was like working nights, and I got super high, and I was like, I want to watch a Disney Channel original. I threw that on, and it's well, we'll have some stuff to talk about.
Is Susan Walters famous? I feel like she is.
Who's that?
An actress. Oh, no, she's in like those CW shits. That's how I know her.
Well, it's famous for somebody.
She's so I looked up Horse Sense.
Oh, Christ.
I thought it was gonna be like a. You remember that It's Always Sunny with Dolph Lundgren being like half dog, and that story.
No, I don't know. I've
So
ever
they wrote-
seen that.
Okay, so I'm gonna paint the image here.
Okay.
So in It's Always Sunny, they have an idea where they write a movie where Dolph Lundgren plays a superhero where he's also has a dog nose, and he stops crime with his dog nose. But it's gonna be super rated R, and they plan on having like full frontal sex scenes, like full penetration, because that's what movies were missing was their plan.
Yeah.
But I thought Horse Sense was gonna be like a superhero, like horse guy that goes around town like saving people with horses.
That would be crazy.
But no, it's a heartwarming drama about cousins.
That movie
We're
is
gonna
going to be
suffer
so
through that.
bad, dude. That movie, Horse Sense, is going to be a bad week, man.
It's gonna be bad. Plan something good that weekend, man.
God, yeah, we got to do something to like lift our spirits after that. I'm going to buy ketamine that we
Yeah,
can
we're gonna
have
need
on
to
deck
take,
like as soon as the movie's over.
They do
The
it on
movie,
mushrooms.
the movie after that though, Up and Away, the first movie of 2000.
I heard that movie's good.
It's I don't
I think Emily said she saw it.
I've seen it. I remember it being there's some super weird stuff in it, but that's a superhero movie.
Really?
Yeah. So I think that'll be interesting and cool and stuff. But
Disney's take on superhero, huh?
a little bit,
And then The Color of Friendship, obviously.
which also a superhero movie in a way.
I can't wait. I also can't believe that Under Wraps got a remake and a sequel.
I know I haven't seen the remake.
Those
But,
zombies movies, I've seen stuff for, and they look god awful.
I'm sure they are.
It's about a high school that's split between zombies and like real people.
That's you ever watch Bob's Burgers?
Yes, some of it.
His oldest daughter Tina, who's
Yep.
like the
I know Tina.
I fucking dude. Before I get into that, that sounds like something that character would write. Like
That
that's
Tina would
yeah,
write?
that Tina would write. It's like it's a.
But
high
it's a
school with
musical.
zombies. No,
All 3 movies are musicals.
What?
Yep.
Fuck. I'm gonna hate that so much.
It's gonna be
dude.
brutal.
How do you feel about musicals in general? I've never asked you that before.
So, not huge on them, but
Yeah.
like I could do it, like, cause if it's like super good, cause I saw that one with Hugh Jackman on Disney, the Zac Efron one.
Oh, Greatest Showman.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
My brother loves that movie. I'm not. I don't. Not for me. It doesn't look like it's for me.
It was okay.
Dude.
I wasn't like as good as everybody.
Can I tell you something?
And that one that Spielberg just did, right?
He remade West Side Story.
I heard that's really good.
Yeah, I heard
haven't
that's good
seen it.
too.
I would watch it. But
Ansel Elgort is the dude in that, isn't
yeah,
he?
he's not a good guy though.
He's not a good guy?
Oh, he did some
fuck.
bad stuff to some minors.
No way. I don't know that.
He was sending dick pics.
Baby Driver sent his little baby dick?
Yeah.
God damn,
You
son.
know, you're going to have to watch that movie and be like, just like you're doing with Kanye in the car, pushing it all out, you know. Right? In this moment, he is not that.
Oh, man. That's brutal.
What were you about to say about The Greatest Showman?
Oh, nothing.
Come on.
No,
it's a Disney movie. It's on Disney.
I've never seen it. I hate musicals. I don't, except for Phantom of the Opera. That is the one. That musical, the songs in that
have you seen
are
it
so good.
Like, have you seen like a play of it or anything?
Yeah.
Really?
It rules.
Damn.
Also, I liked the Peter Pan musical as a kid, but that's like whatever.
But like those Disney movies where they sing a little bit, like The Little Mermaid.
This was like, yeah, sure. But this was like they did I had a VHS tape of, there's like a stage play musical of Peter Pan.
Really?
Yeah, and it's pretty sick.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could do like those Disney ones, like
right. Those
like
are like
Lion King.
Those are different kind. They have a different feel about it. You know what I mean?
Like Frozen.
I don't know.
That was good.
Sure.
That was cool.
Yeah. Dude, I thought Frozen 2 sucked. I really did not like it.
I only saw it the one time. And
except for, I'll tell you what.
I watched them back to back.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So, it was with my job. I worked with like preschool pre-K kids.
Okay, sure.
So they would sing all the songs and shit. And I was like, might as well watch the movie because I got to see what this shit is. So I watched that. I watched like Coco. Coco was cool.
Dude, so you remember Film Juice, the show that I did?
Yeah, with Joe.
Yeah, with Joey Hardball.
Yeah. Right, save a cowboy.
Save a cowboy. Dude. God damn, I'm so glad that that got played at the wedding again too. You know, dude, that was so fun.
I kept playing it every time.
So good. I think his partner was super confused.
Oh, dude,
I'm sure Joe explained it later. Oh yeah. So on Film Juice we did Coco when it was in theaters. So Joe and I went to go see it together. You guys
must have been just crying, looking at each other.
Bro, at the end of the movie,
with the grandma,
dude, when he like turns to leave and then they haven't shown her yet, but you hear the grandma like start to sing. I look over at Joe and he looks at me and we're both just pouring. I mean, it's a full stream of tears, dude. It's like a fucking super soaker just coming down each side of our faces, man. I don't think I've ever cried that hard in a movie theater in my entire life.
Dude, when I saw Spider-Man No Way Home, I was like, at the end of the movie, I was sitting next to my girlfriend's brother, and I was like, did you cry? And he goes, dude, I cried the entire last half hour.
Oh, dude. Yeah, I didn't cry as hard as Coco, but I did cry 3 separate times in that movie.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What got you when they came out?
I'm trying to remember.
I haven't seen that movie.
Oh, you know what really fucking made me? Was when
Toby was talking about Uncle Ben.
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
That was it.
Dude, that was almost...
God,
that was the closest I got to.
Devastating, dude. That was so hard to watch. And
Andrew catching...
Bro. Yes!
Zendaya?
It was that. And then at the very end, I think, when Tom Holland realizes, like, oh, fuck, I gotta just... It's better if I leave him alone.
Dude, when he was talking to Zendaya, that almost got me, too.
That was... Yeah, those 3 parts.
They're incredible. That movie is incredible.
It's so good.
I see people like changed on it. They're like, oh, it's just fan service.
Dude, I've never liked that argument. I've never liked that argument. It's so stupid.
I was so entertained.
Oh, they're just giving the people what they want. Who fucking cares? Yeah. I mean, sure, it can be done badly. This is not one of those cases.
It was done
it's
super
fucking awesome.
It was so awesome.
Yes, so good. Now we're just talking about Marvel. I also got I didn't cry, but I got a little teary-eyed Guardians 3 when the only part that got me, because that's an emotional fucking movie, dude.
Such a good movie, dude.
It was, God.
Chris Pratt in that was so good.
Wild, dude. And, yes. And, but the part that made me tear up, I don't think I let one out fully, but my eyes were getting watery, was at the end when everybody's, like, dancing, and then Drax is standing with all those kids, and then he starts dancing. I was like, fuck.
God damn it, it's going to do it to me.
Oh, he's a fucking dad. He lost a fucking daughter. He never thought he'd be a dad again. Good
in that movie, too.
Holy shit,
Dave
dude.
Bautista.
So...
It's okay. It's okay. We gotta do it.
My wife is like obsessed with the MCU right now, and I'm trying not to like push her towards it. But so when we were in Florida, she's like, I think I want to watch one of the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, and I'm like, yeah, okay, absolutely, because she had seen.
They must have flinched.
Dude, I was like, well, okay, yeah, this
back on the altar we go.
Because she had seen Thor: Love and Thunder, and she like thought it was pretty good. No, I liked that movie, dude. I liked that movie. And she was like, I think I'm gonna. She had wanted to see Guardians before. She was like, I think if there's one MCU movie I'm gonna like, it'll be this one.
That's how
so
my
let's watch it.
girlfriend is.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, we'll watch it. And so we watched the first one that night. Next night, we watched the second one. Excuse me. We couldn't stream the third one, but the day we got home. We got home at like 5 a.m, and then I had to come here, and then I got back at like 10 o'clock at night. And that night, dude, she watched Endgame or Infinity War and Endgame back to back.
Oh my god!
And then she finishes those movies, and she comes into bed, and she's like, tomorrow there's a showing of Guardians 3 at 5.
Did you go see it?
Yeah, dude.
Fuck yeah!
She's like, if you want to go, I was like, yeah, man, I'm fucking.
There's
let's go,
no
dude.
way, dude.
So now she's been watching.
She's all in.
Dude, she's for some reason she's still not admitting that she's all in, but she has watched. She's doing like the MCU timeline. So like
order.
yeah, so like
it started with like Captain America.
Yep, then Captain Marvel and stuff. She's been going through all that. So she watched 3 MCU movies yesterday because she wasn't working. Yeah. She watched Iron Man 2, Incredible Hulk, which I've never even seen that full movie. And then I watched Avengers with her last night.
Oh, Avengers is good still.
Dude.
It still holds up great.
It held up so well. It was, dude,
that
I was like
scene with the
pumping my
Hulk
fist.
and Loki and the fucking thing, it's still so funny.
Oh, yeah, it's great.
But during COVID, so my girlfriend never saw any like Marvel movie ever. Mm-hmm. So the first one we watched was Tobey's Spider-Man. We watched all 3 of those. Because I was like, you have to see Spider-Man. Like, he's the coolest superhero besides Batman, maybe. It's up, whoever. It's
between
personal.
the two.
It's personal.
Between the two, for
sure.
sure.
And then she's like, oh my God, I fucking love those. It's like, well, they have a whole thing, like a bunch of them. So we watched the first Iron Man, and she's like, 10 out of 10.
That movie.
And then we watched Guardians, because I was like, let's just ease you in.
Yeah.
And she's like, this movie's incredible. She's like, we still watch it, like, randomly, like, we'll just throw it on.
Man, I hadn't seen the second one in a long ass time.
That movie's still good.
And it is good, dude. I remember it being like, I remember watching and being like, I don't know if this is as good as the first one, but watching them back to back, I'm like, these are both fucking excellent.
It's the best trilogy, I think.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
100%.
But yeah, those movies are so good. I can't wait for the third one to be on Disney too. We watch it all the time, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, but now, I mean, it's funny that this podcast is supposed to be about like kind of not great necessarily Disney properties.
Yeah, we leak over.
We had to bring it around. We had to bring it around to the good stuff, baby.
Well, Johnny Tsunami was good.
Oh,
like
100%.
It was a good movie.
That's the thing. There's some good stuff in here, and Johnny Tsunami also like again. It gave me everything I want out of these movies, which is like these kids do that, but we do this over here. Like, dude, I fucking
like
that's
that
so
cheesiness.
Funny. Yes,
need it.
Yes.
That's why we do it.
That's why we do this.
Like I wanted that ending to be cheesy. Is why I like took the point away.
Yeah.
Because I wanted them to like the slow motion photo freeze.
Yep.
Like he's crossing the line barely by the skin of his board.
Yeah.
And then it didn't happen, and he just beat him
That
straight up.
was so weird.
We got enough snowboarding cuts.
Yeah, for real, dude. Any more thoughts on Johnny?
I loved it. Fuck Pete.
Fuck Pete, man. I think he's on the right path now. I think he's on the right
Pete.
path. Everybody deserves a second chance.
Johnny had to
really
send
think
Pete to fucking parenting rehab.
For
That's
real.
how good of a kid he is.
He's such a
like,
great fucking kid.
Neither of you did that great, but at least I got grandpa.
Yeah. God damn it, dude. Johnny Tsunami, baby.
Yep.
All right, let's get out of here.